In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on February 25th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Philadelphia 76ers versus Minnesota Timberwolves. NBA fans, particularly Sixers fans, are in for a great matchup in the association on Friday night when the Philadelphia 76ers take on the Minnesota Timberwolves at the Target Center. The newly acquired James Harden is set to make his first appearance for the 76ers. The Timberwolves are playing on a back-to-back after facing Memphis on Thursday night. While the big story will be the debut of James Harden, Joel Embiid has become the MVP frontrunner at the All-Star break. He is number 1 in the league in scoring with 29.6 ppg, 8th in the league in rebounding with 11.2 rebounds per game. The most important stat, though, is that he has played in 80% of the Sixers games this season. The Timberwolves' top man is also a big and now world-renowned three-point champion, Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony stole the show in the three-point contest over the weekend, winning the event over a bunch of guards. He's averaging 24.4 ppg and 9.7 rebounds per game this season and is shooting 40.9% from deep. The Sixers are 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 road games and 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games as a favorite. The Timberwolves are 5-1 against the spread in their last 7 home games and 1-3 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The under is 6-2 in Sixers' last 8 games as a favorite. The over is 35-16 in Timberwolves' last 51 overall. The Sixers are 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 meetings in Minnesota and 11-3 against the spread in the last 14 meetings. The Philadelphia 76ers have the rest advantage here and are as healthy as they've been all season. With James Harden expected to make his debut, the 76ers should be favored here. With that said, the Minnesota Timberwolves have played their best ball at home, where they win by an average of 3.4 points. And they have a little pep in their step as of late. The Timberwolves are a feisty team that can taste a potential playoff spot. As an underdog, the Minnesota Timberwolves have value at home, so Minnesota Timberwolves to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. While the offense should be fun to watch with the new toy that Doc Rivers and the 76ers have added, it will be the defense that they will continue to lean on to get wins. That will be evident Friday night when they face the Wolves in their 27th ranked shooting offense at home this season. The Wolves will struggle yet again, playing in back-to-back nights against a fresh and tough Sixers defense. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Dallas Mavericks versus Utah Jazz. The Dallas Mavericks will be going for their 3rd consecutive win when they face the Utah Jazz on Friday night. The Mavericks are coming off a 125-118 win over New Orleans as 2.5 points favorites. The Jazz are coming off a 106-101 loss to Los Angeles as 4-point favorites. Utah is 7-3 in its last 10 games against Dallas. The Utah Jazz are averaging 113.7 points on 47.3% shooting and allowing 106.9 points on 45% shooting. Donovan Mitchell is averaging 25.7 points and 5.2 assists, while Bojan Bogdanovic is averaging 17.8 points and 4.4 rebounds. Rudy Gobert is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Jordan Clarkson is dishing 2.4 assists. The Utah Jazz are shooting 36.1% from beyond the arc and 78.3% from the free throw line. The Utah Jazz are allowing 34.2% shooting from deep and are grabbing 46.1 rebounds per game. The Dallas Mavericks are averaging 106.6 points on 45.5% shooting and allowing 103.3 points on 45.5% shooting. Luka Doncic is averaging 27.5 points and 9 assists, while Jalen Brunson is averaging 16.3 points and 3.8 rebounds. Dorian Finney-Smith is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Reggie Bullock is grabbing 3.4 rebounds. The Dallas Mavericks are shooting 34.3% from beyond the arc and 76.6% from the free throw line. The Dallas Mavericks are allowing 33.5% shooting from deep and are grabbing 43.6 rebounds per game. The Mavericks are 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 games as an underdog and 6-1 against against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Jazz are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. The under is 5-2 in Mavericks' last 7 overall. The under is 6-1 in Jazz last 7 overall. The Utah Jazz are starting to find their groove again, and they win at home by an average of 8.6 points. You can understand why the Jazz are decent-sized favorites here. However, the Dallas Mavericks are playing great in their own right, winning 6 of their last 7 tries, and they've won their last 5 games by an average of 10 points. The Mavericks are 16-12 against the spread on the road. This line isn't showing much respect to Dallas, so Dallas Mavericks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The total has finished under in 5 of the Mavericks' last 7 and in 6 of Utah's last 7. Utah's defense is 9th in the NBA, allowing an average of 106.9 points per game and just 45% shooting, which is 11th best. The Mavericks are 2nd in the NBA in points allowed at 103.3 points per game and 14th in field goal accuracy allowed at 45.5%. The total has finished under in 2 out of Dallas' last 3. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Clippers versus Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Clippers won 3 of the last 4 games, and they are entering the City Derby in a better mood than the Lakers, who lost 7 of the past 10 games. The Los Angeles Lakers did snap a 3-game losing skid with a home victory over Utah, but they are struggling of late, and Frank Vogel's team must improve drastically if they want to play in the postseason. These Pacific Division foes have met on 2 occasions this season, and the Clippers won both duels. The Clippers were better in 7 of the previous 10 head-to-head encounters. This is basically an even money matchup, which means you get even odds on either team. Both teams play at the same arena. Both teams have injuries. Both teams have been struggling right through this season, which is basically why this handicap is as close as this. However, there are certain factors on the Lakers side which will have a big impact down the stretch. One of those factors is the form and confidence of LeBron James, who hit the game winner in the All-Star game in Cleveland. That will help carry the Lakers home. The Los Angeles Clippers are playing the better basketball right now, and they've beaten the Lakers in each of the last 5 meetings. You could argue the wrong team is favored here. With that said, the Los Angeles Lakers will have the 2 best players on the floor, and they're well rested with a week off. If the Lakers are going to turn things around and make a push for a playoff spot, they need to take advantage of games like this at home. Los Angeles Lakers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Neither of these teams have aced their offensive game yet. The Lakers are averaging 110.9 points per game, which is 10th in the league, while the Clippers are averaging 106.9 points per game, which is 23rd in the league. The Clippers have been in slow-moving recent rhythm. It's going to be a nervy game as each side will pay attention more to defense than offense, especially the Clippers. The Clips have a stronger defense, but Tyronn Lue's team is not very efficient on offense, and even though the Clips are facing one of the leakiest defenses in the league, they lack firepower, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Clippers fail to score more than 110 points. Scoring 11-plus points against the Lakers is nothing strange this season, but the Lakers' games haven't been quite efficient in terms of points of late, mostly because their offense struggled. I also believe that the Lakers will have offensive issues against a solid Clippers defense. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.